been involved in so many different activities at Webster Groves. Music is very important to me, always has been, and so choir, handbells are what I'm able to participate in right now. I've sung with Wind of the Spirit. The youth programs are also incredibly fundamental, I think, to the life of our church. One of my first things to do as a member here was to be a youth sponsor, and now I'm seeing some of those kids growing up and having their own kids, and some being involved in our church again too as young adults. And then for my own son, for Duncan's Christian formation, to be involved in youth group and Sunday school and different programs that we've had here. Stewardship to me is a matter of faith, and it goes back mainly, I think, to the scripture in Matthew, where your heart is, there your treasure will be also. And I feel it's very important to make a showing of that, not only with financial gifts, but then also where you put your time and your other gifts that God has given you. Giving what God has given you and returning some of that to God. Some people may think that stewardship is not important because they don't necessarily want to give to the building. They would rather give it to mission. We are giving to mission, and I'm so thankful that our congregation has made a commitment through its giving and through the stewardship campaigns each year and our budgeting to give money to our mission team. But it takes having a building with electricity and warmth in the winter, cooling in the summer, for our guest room at the inn, for our guests from all the support groups that come into the building, and the other ministries that we do, which do take place at Webster Groves Christian Church. So although mission to me is the most important expenditure that we have, part of our mission is to be a welcoming, loving home for those who come into our church home. I give because it gives me back, and that is selfish in a way. I hope that my giving benefits others, that it helps to sustain our pastors, this building, and for the ministries of this church, because I know that they have so deeply enriched my life and my child's life. I also see what this church is doing and really reaching out to do in giving to others as well. Some of the other activities which are most important to me at the church or from the church are really outside of the church. And those would be things like our participation in Memorial Boulevard's food pantry, the Hunger Walk, sending teams to Ecuador and to Haiti, and really going forth from what we call a church building and going forth and being the church in the world. That, to me, is some of the most exciting stuff that we do.